Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Brian here, and today I am joined with Freddie and Sam, and we're going to go over more of my my Blu-ray collection. I'm not going to go in great detail about everything I did last time because it ended up being over an hour or almost an hour long, and we all don't have time for that. So I'm going to go through another box, but I'm not going to go in detail unless if I've seen it. I'll tell you if I've seen it or not, and if I recommend it or not. So let's just dive right in. First one is a war film from 1967. It is The Dirty Dozen with Lee Marvin, Charles Bronson, Jim Brown, George Kennedy, Telly Savalas, and there's a bunch of other famous actors. I've watched it. I enjoyed it. I'm not a big war guy or movie guy, but I enjoyed this film. You also get the sequel on here as well. The Dirty Dozen Next Mission. It's only one disc. They're both on one disc. So I do recommend it though. It's a good watch. Up next is a documentary put out by Scream Factory. I definitely recommend this one. It is from 1984. It is called Terror in the Aisles. Basically, it just goes over some of the scariest moments in film history. And this is hosted by Donald Pleasance and Nancy Allen. So definitely recommend this one. You don't get reversible artwork in here, but you do get an inside art, and it's just a digital still from American Werewolf in London, the transformation. So that is definitely a memorable scene in film history right there, for sure. I haven't watched this one yet. It is a magnet release. I got it at Dollar Tree a while back. It is Kiss of the Damned, just another vampire film. Let me know if you've seen it. I've never seen it, but I figured for $1, I'll snag it. There's another Dollar Tree pickup, another magnet title, starring Simon Pegg. He's probably in here for like 5 minutes. Luke Hemsworth is Kill Me 3 Times. I've never seen it. Let me know if you have, and if it's worth checking out. Another dollar movie. Here's another dollar movie. This is a film called This Movie Is Broken. I've never seen it, but I am familiar with the band Broken Social Scene, and I used to listen to their music religiously growing up, probably in my late teens and early 20s. But yeah. So let me know if you've seen this film. Up here we have an Arrow release here, a 2-disc set. This is the limited edition set. It is The Woman, starring Polly Ann McIntosh. And then you get, I haven't seen this film, but I have seen the movie before this, which is disc 2. It is called Offspring. I have seen that. So definitely need to check The Woman out. And there's also a third film, I forget what it's called. I don't own it. I forget the name of it. But inside you get a nice little booklet, and then you get The Woman and Offspring. So 2 separate discs. I don't think this one's in, I don't know, I'm not sure if this one's in print anymore, but definitely worth checking out, at least Offspring in my opinion. Another Dollar Tree title here, put out by Magnolia, starring Thomas Jane, Angela Bassett, Shiloh Fernandez, Eva Green, and I can't say her name, Shailene Woodley. White Bird and a Blizzard. I think this is a drama, I believe. Drama thriller, maybe. I don't know. It was $1. I figured I'd pick it up. A couple other titles here. I think I bought this at a thrift store a while back. Never actually got around to watching it though. It is a combo pack of it's a family film. I remember reading the book as a kid. This is from 2009. It is Where the Wild Things Are. I never got around to watching it, but I remember reading the book when I was in elementary school in the early 90s. Yes, I'm old. What can I say? A couple more Dollar Tree titles here I haven't watched. From Turbo is Dead Mine. I don't know much about this film, but it looked interesting. And then we have the triple feature horror volume 2. Scar I have seen. Terror Trap I have not seen. A Midnight Movie I have seen. So I need to watch Terror Trap, but fortunately it's all on one disc, so we'll see how compressed that is. Let's see. Compliance, another Dollar Tree title. I heard this was pretty good, but I haven't watched it. Break Night, another Dollar Tree title I picked up. This is from Gravitas Adventures. This is an action film. I have seen this, but it's been such a long time. I need to rewatch it. Bad Milo. Yeah, I've heard people really like this movie. I remember it being funny, but again, it's been probably since 2013 when I actually watched it. So, alright. Got a lot to go through here, so I need to keep going here. And the Shout, this is a Shout release from 2009. Another Dollar Tree title. Uchi the Demon Slayer. I don't know much about that. I don't remember where I got this. I think this was a Dollar Tree title or a Dollar General title. It is a 3-disc set of Chuck Norris favorites. You get the Delta Force, Lone Wolf McQuade, and Code of Silence. Never seen any of them. Trying to beef up my Chuck Norris collection here. This is a Cinedime release. I believe I got this at a Dollar General when they usually have their horror movies for Halloween. They usually get like standees. Accidental Exorcist. This is a horror comedy from 2017. I don't recognize anybody in this film, so there's that. Another pickup from Dollar General, and I have seen this film, but I haven't seen it since 2000 when it came out. But it stars J-Lo, Vince Vaughn, and Vincent D'Onofrio. It is The Cell. I remember it being really trippy, so I need to rewatch that. Now we got a Sissy Spacek Tommy Lee Jones film from 1980. It is Coal Miner's Daughter. Trying to beef up my musical based on like biopics and whatnot. I think, where did I get this one? I think I got this at a Big Lots, I think. It's a Ron Howard film from 1999. It is Ed TV, starring Matthew McConaughey, Jenna Elfman, Woody Harrelson, and Elizabeth Hurley. I think I've seen this, but like I said, I've seen so many 90s films that I don't really remember anymore. Alright, let's finish this first stack here. We have The Forest. I've seen it. I need to rewatch it because I remember not liking it the first time I watched it. And of course, sorry about that. This one I have seen. This is from 2002. Starring Jeff Daniels, Stephen Lang, and Robert Duvall. It is another war film. Gods and Generals. I have seen this, but it's been a long time. I'll have to rewatch that. We have another Dollar Tree title here from Magnet, starring Thomas Jane, Ron Perlman, and John Malkovich. It is Mutant Chronicles. Have not watched that. From Dollar General, this is a Prince film from 1986 in a purple case. It is Under the Cherry Moon. It's a nice little, it's kind of nasty, kind of like you can see the inside. It looks kind of gross, right? I got this at Dollar General. It's still sealed. I don't want to know what that is. Another Dollar Tree here. We got Walled In with Misha Barton, Deborah Kara Unger, Cameron Wright, and Pascal Gregory. It's an old Anchor Bay release from 2009. Season 1 of a show that I absolutely love. This is one of my favorite shows of all time. From 1951 into 1952. It is I Love Lucy on Blu-ray. Yes, you know me. If you know me, I love my classic TV shows. I grew up with I Love Lucy when I was a kid, so it's just, I find it so hilarious. All right, next stack here. Making progress here. Only 11 minutes in. I showed this off in my last video because I got it from my brother, but this is my copy. Little Monsters with the slip. I've already watched it on Blu-ray. It looks fantastic. Another movie I watched. This is from Dark Force Entertainment. I definitely recommend this one if you like cheesy 80s films. This is from 1988. It is Primal Rage. Definitely recommend this one, you guys. It's just so, you know, so much cheese all in one movie. You got Bo Svensson, Sarah Buxton, Patrick Lowe, Cheryl, or I can't say her name, Aurette, Mitch Watson, and Doug Sloan. Yeah, definitely recommend this one, you guys. Another film I recommend, X-Teen Featurette. I did a review on this film and it intrigued me, so I went ahead and picked it up. And I actually watched it, and yeah, definitely recommend it, guys. This is from 1986, starring, what's her name? Meg Foster, Robert Morley, and Wings Hauser. We have The Wind. This is an Arrow video release. We got reversible artwork here. I think I like that artwork too. And then you got the packet, of course. Yeah, definitely recommend this one, you guys. And next is a movie that my brother and I absolutely love, from 1989, starring Donald Pleasance, Frank Stallone, Paul Smith, Herbert Lom, and Brenda Vaccaro. Agatha Christie's 10 Little Indians. I've seen so many different variations of this film, but I definitely love this one, you guys. Up next is a Severin film from 1971. This is another Giallo. I haven't watched this one yet, though. It is The Strange Vice of Mrs. Ward. I found this at a Second and Charles for like $5. I kid you not. When I saw that Severin on the spine, I just had to grab it. This is another Scream Factory release with the slip. I got this at Walmart when they, I think it was right when the pandemic was going on. They were struggling to get media, so they bought a bunch of like Scream Factory releases and just started putting them on the shelves. So, you know, we were all hunting at the time. This is John Carpenter's Starman with the slip. This is Jeff Bridges, Karen Allen, Richard Jackal, and Charles Martin Smith. I haven't watched this yet. This is from '84. Up next is a film that is not a remake. It is not a reboot. This is a totally different movie than from the ones that I think it was the 80s. It was an 80s film with the same name. This is a magnet release called Stage Fright. I have watched this. I watched this when it came out in 2014, so I think I need a rewatch because I don't remember the exact storyline, but I remember it being decent. You get Minnie Driver, Meatloaf Eddie, Ellie McDonald, and Douglas Smith. Up next is a classic film here that everyone should have in their collection, I think, personally. This is a film that was filmed in black and white in 1993, I believe. I think it was 93. It doesn't say on the back here. But everyone knows what I'm talking about. Clerks, Kevin Smith, classic film. I have this also on the DVD when they did Clerks X with the different cut of the film, so I have that as well. I don't want to give that one up, but I wanted it in HD, so I had to pick that up. And then a film I haven't watched yet from last year. It is Arkansas here. I got this at Walmart. But when I bought it, it looked like it was purged, and when I opened it up, sure enough, someone took the digital code right out of the case. So not cool, but I don't really care. I'm not really a digital code kind of guy. Let's see, we've got Gary Oldman in a film from 2018 put up by ROJE Entertainment. It is Mary. I haven't watched that one yet. Another Dollar Tree title here. We have The Life Before Her Eyes with Uma Thurman and Evan Rachel Wood. A classic film here from Arrow Video put this out. Mallrats with the Slip. I bought this from Diabolic DVD, and when I got it, the case was cracked, and I believe what was it? Yeah, the case was cracked. I don't think the slip was nothing bad about it. It was just the case was totally smashed, but they sent me a replacement, so that's all I needed. They'll take care of you. I recommend doing business with them. Up next is a 2-disc set of a film from what year is this from? It doesn't say, but it's 75 minutes. I have seen the remake of this film. I don't recall actually ever watching this film. Maybe I have, but it's been a while. It's the original Dementia 13. This is Francis Ford Coppola's directorial debut, so definitely wanted that in the collection. We have two titles here from Synapse that I bought at decent prices. We have the 2-disc set of Phenomena, great movie, and the 2-disc special edition of Suspiria, also a great movie. If you haven't seen these, watch them. And I found this at, where did I find this? I think I found this at a thrift store, I believe. Steven Spielberg film from 2001. And it was supposed to be Kubrick's last film, but unfortunately he passed away before this movie took off, I believe. AI, Artificial Intelligence, with the Slip. I haven't seen this film since 2001, so I really need to give that a rewatch sometime, right? We've got a Disney film here, 2009. This is when this was released. This is a 3-disc set. I got this at a thrift store, Bedtime Stories. I got a just double feature here from Mill Creek. I haven't seen either one. They're probably both not great. One's from 2006 and one's from 93. You have Tom Savini in Demonic and Jack Ellum in Uninvited. I like Tom Savini, but I don't know. We'll see. You got a Danny Trejo film with LeVar Burton from 2012, put out by The Asylum. It is Rise of the Zombies, another Dollar Tree title. Another Dollar Tree title put out by Magnolia Pioneer. I got this a while back. I know it's in the current, Dollar Tree drop, but I got the Blu-ray here. Eyes of My Mother, the slip. Another Dollar Tree title here. Hansel and Gretel Get Baked with Carrie Elwes, Lara Flynn Boyle, Molly Quinn, and Michael Walsh. This was put out by Tribeca Films. We have, what year is this one from? 2007, The Prestige, Christopher Nolan film. I haven't watched it yet. I heard it was fantastic. Got this at a, I think I got this at Second and Charles, I think. This is an international film from 2011. It is called Terra Firma, put out by Cohen Media Group. There's another Dollar Tree title here called Maze. I saw the trailer for this. I was intrigued, so I picked it up. We got the reimagining, remake, if you will, of The Thing. I heard it's not great. I don't remember actually watching it, but obviously I know it's not anywhere near as great as Carpenter's version. We got the Blu-ray DVD combo pack of The Roommate. Got that at Big Lots for like $3. It's okay. I've seen it. It's alright. Not my favorite, but it's okay. We have, this is a documentary on Richard Pryor. Really one of my top favorite comedians of all time. We've got the double feature here and another Big Lots pickup. We got Shooter and Four Brothers. They're both on separate discs, so that's always nice. Let's see here. Dollar Tree title, The Signal. Dollar Tree title, Steelbook of Wolfsbane. I heard this movie is absolutely horrendous, but I like actually like the Steelbook. An unopened Steelbook here from when Target dropped this a while back. It is the Rob Zombie trilogy. I have them all on other Blu-ray discs, so I figured I'd just keep this factory sealed for now. Steelbook of all three Greases. Now I know Grease Live was horrendous from my understanding, but I got it because it's a nice little Steelbook here, and you get everything is on its own disc inside. You get back artwork here, and then you get a digital code for all three movies separate. But I got it because I like the Steelbook. Speaking of Steelbooks, we have the Joker combo pack. We have Rocky Horror Picture Show. This is the Best Buy exclusive. I really love that artwork. We've got Total Recall. We've got Sonic the Hedgehog, which I haven't watched yet, but I heard it's pretty good. The slip's not in the best shape, as you can see, but I got it for like, I don't know, $10, maybe less. We got Flashdance here with the slip and the fold-out artwork. And also the slip has seen kind of better days because it is kind of off-center and whatnot, but try to fix that. We have a Twilight Time here of a film that I upgraded on. I have this on DVD with Dead of Winter. This is Audrey Rose from 1977, starring Anthony Hopkins, John Beck, Susan Swift, and Marsha Mason. But I haven't watched this one yet. But on inside you get a nice little packet and nice artwork on the disc. I know this just got a Mill Creek release, but this is the original Universal release put out by Best Buy back in 2017. It's John Goodman and the Babe. Still haven't watched that yet. I heard it's fantastic. We have the 25th anniversary edition steelbook of Clueless. Fantastic film. Speaking of fantastic films, we have, what year is this from? 2002. This is Jeremy Renner as Jeffrey Dahmer. I recommend, highly recommend this film. I know everybody knows the story of Jeffrey Dahmer, but definitely watch this one. We have the steelbook of Mothra from Mill Creek with the slip. Nice little slip over the steelbook. Mothra is one of my all-time favorite monsters. Up next is an 88 films release. I don't really have a lot of 88 film releases in my collection. I know of at least 2 that I have, but I used to have the DVD of this film and I wanted to upgrade. And I know there's a release put out by Code Red, I believe, but that is really very out of print. And this is a region-free disc, so I figured I'll just take this one for now. It is Nail Gun Massacre here with the red case. And we have reversible artwork here too. Yeah, that's a badass cover. Maybe I want to flip it around now. I think I will, actually. This film is really gory and just ridiculous, but I love it. Yeah, a guy going around killing people with a nail gun. It's very, very bloody and just over the top ridiculous. But yeah, definitely recommend this one, you guys. All right, we got another Twilight Time here. We have Vincent Price, Diana Rigg, Ian Handry, Harry Andrews, a bunch of other people, and a film from 1973. It is Theater of Blood. I think I've seen this, but it's been a while since I rewatched that. IFC Midnight release here of The Wretched. Haven't watched that yet. We have this is the release that Stinky Tuna put out a while back of the Twilight Zone movie. I know the original one's out of print, so I figured I'd just pick this up for now. We do have inside artwork here too. Just random, I guess this is Twilight Zone movie. E equals MC squared. Got some nice artwork on the disc. Okay, we've got a film from Scorpion Releasing here called Too Scared to Scream. I watched this a couple months ago. I enjoyed it. John Hurt is in here. He plays a very small role though. You get Tony LoBianco, Leon Isaac Kennedy, John Hurt, like I said, Murray Hamilton, Carrie Nye, Sully Boyer, Val Avery, Maureen O'Sullivan, and Ruth Ford. This is from 1985, 99 minutes. It's a decent watch. I recommend it if you guys want to try it out. It's cool. Another 1985 film with Jeff Goldblum, Carol Kane, Jeffrey Jones, Gina Davis, Michael Richards. This is a Rudy DeLuca film called Transylvania 65000. We have a Blu-ray DVD combo pack of a Scream Factory film called The Nest. Killer Bugs. What is it? Oh, yeah. Killer Roaches. Disgusting. Another Severin release here from 1983 called Wild Beasts. Haven't watched that one yet. Yeah, no inside artwork on that one. We have the collector's edition Scream Factory release of Ghost Ship. Nothing beats that opening scene, and the movie just goes downhill from there. But I gotta rewatch this. We have Cool Jaws. Yes, I had to pick it up to complete my Jaws collection, even though it has nothing to do with Jaws. Another fun film here from the same director that did The Wind. This is from 1986. It is called The Zero Boys. You got Kelly Maroney. That's all it says on the back here. And Hans Zimmer did the music for this film, so I definitely recommend this one. We got a code red here of Toy Soldiers with Tim Robbins and Cleavon Little. We got We Summon the Darkness with Alexandra Diodaro, Amy Forsyth, and Johnny Knoxville playing a corrupt priest. Really weird role for him, but I enjoyed this film overall. It's not like perfect by any means, but this movie is true romance. Perfect film. Written by Quentin Tarantino, directed by Tony Scott. Christian Slater, Patricia Arquette, Dennis Hopper, Val Kilmer, Gary Oldman, Brad Pitt, Christopher Walken. Fantastic cast. Highly recommend this film. Classic film here, Never Ending Story. I have part 2 as well. I'll show that off later though. Dollar Tree title, Eden Log from Magnet. Dollar Tree title, Jonathan. This is a Welgo USA title. Asher with Ron Perlman. Bayou Caviar with Cuba Gooding Jr., Famke Janssen, and Richard Dreyfuss. CBGB with a bunch of stars. I'll put that up there so you can read it. I'm sure this movie is not great, but Chips. I've seen this film before. I thought it was kind of funny, but I know a lot of people don't like Melissa McCarthy, but Tammy. I heard this movie was absolutely like terrible, but Voice from Stone. We've got Shutter Island here. A film that when I was going out of print from Scorpion Releasing, so I had to snag it. This is a 1990 horror film called The Haunting of Morella. The Teenager's Ultimate Nightmare. That's a Joe Bob Briggs quote, so it's got to be good, right? A movie that I believe is underrated. Now I know a lot of people don't know much about this film, but it stars Olivia Hussey, Sean Young, Larry Fessenden, and this is from 2005, and it is Headspace. I know this Blu-ray's out of print, but you can find the DVD pretty much anywhere, so I definitely recommend this one. This is a Blue Underground title from 1972, directed by Bob Clark. It's called Death Dream. Yes, it is the same Bob Clark that did A Christmas Story and Black Christmas. This is another one of his films. So I haven't watched this one yet, but I have seen all the other ones he's done, like Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things. We got another Blue Underground title here from 1976, another zombie film. I thought it was pretty good. It is a little cheesy at times, but starring Peter Cushing, Brooke Adams, John Carradine. It is Shockwaves. This is about zombies, World War II Nazi zombies, if you will. Definitely recommend that one. Alright, we have another Ted Bundy story here, The Stranger Beside Me. It's a Mill Creek release. It's from 2000. Starring Billy Campbell, Barbara Hershey, Kevin Dunn. Directed by Paul Shapiro. I haven't watched this one yet, but I will soon. I've seen this film before. It's been such a long time. I think since 2012 when it came out, but I'll watch it again. It is Detention here. Dane Cook plays a corrupt principal. I know, Dane Cook, right? I've seen him live before. He was an hour late, and he didn't apologize for being late. He was still funny though, but he didn't apologize for being late. So, Detention. This is a classic film here. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind with Jim Carrey, Kate Winslet, Kirsten Dunst, Mark Ruffalo, and Elijah Wood. Another Dollar Tree title here that people were finding, A Dark Song. This is the Raven Banner release from Canada. And now a film that I haven't watched yet, and I heard it wasn't very good, but then again I didn't care for the first film either, but I figured I'd check it out. It is Brahms Boy 2. Alright. Got a couple of Shop Select titles here. We have Endless Love, Brooke Shields, Martin Hewitt from 1981. Christian Slater, Mila Jovovich film from 1992, Cuffs. Classic film here, Streets of Fire with The Slip. Classic. Another classic here, 1984, Suburbia with The Slip. One of my all-time favorite comedies from the 80s, Valley Girl, Nick Cage, Deborah Foreman, Elizabeth Daly, also known as E.G. Daly, Cameron Dye, Frederick Forrest, Colleen Camp, Lee Purcell, Season 1 of Warehouse 13, found that at Dollar Tree, another Scream Factory original, The Wind, Demons of the Prairie. I haven't watched that one yet. When Harry Met Sally with The Slip. Nice slip. Sorry, it's getting stuck. There we go. Let's see here. An Echo Bridge film called The Nearest Human Being with what's her name? Natalie Dyer from Stranger Things. It's probably not great, but it is what it is. We have another great film from Synapse, The Exterminator. Definitely recommend that one. We have basket case 1, 2, and 3. The question is, though, what's in the basket? Belial's in the basket, and he will kill you. The film I haven't watched yet, The Hunt. Classic film, one of my favorites of all time, Psycho, with a nice slip cover. This contains the uncut version and the most widely seen version. I have this like multiple versions of this. You'll see that later. Got Shivers with the slip. A 6-film Hammer film set here. I got this before the Mill Creek decided to release all like 20 films together. But you get this nice little box set. You get Maniac, Die Die My Darling, Two Faces of Dr. Jekyll, The Gorgon, Revenge of Frankenstein, and The Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. You get 2 discs, 2 movies per disc. We have the Steelbook of Weird Science, one of my favorite 80s films of all time. We have, oh yes, this was a great movie. I recommend this if you haven't seen it. It is Haunt with the slip. White with a clear case, not a blue case. This is like an exclusive to Ronin Flicks, so I don't know if it's available anymore, but if it is, it might not have the slip. But definitely enjoyed this one quite a bit. And last but not least, we have the Herschel Gordon Lewis Feast box set. Not to be confused with the bigger box set. This is just the movies and some extras. It doesn't come with the book or anything, but we get I forget how many are in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 movies in this box set. You get Blood Feast, Scum of the Earth, 2000 Maniacs, Moonshine Mountain, Color Me Blood Red, Something Weird, The Gruesome Twosome, A Taste of Blood, She Devils on Wheels, Just for the Hell of It, How to Make a Doll, The Wizard of Gore, This Stuff Will Kill Ya, and The Gore Gore Girls. Plus a boatload of special features. Well, that is it for this box, you guys. Looks like we got down to 43 minutes, so that's great. I will continue this series if you guys continue watching. Stay safe out there. Happy hunting. You'll never know what you'll find. Stay safe. I'll see you later.